Hello and welcome everyone. Here we are. We're back for some more modern action. Today we are trying an oldie but a goodie with some massive updates. So a while ago, quite a while ago, I was trying a 4-color Bring to Light control deck, where our goal was to bring to light, to put Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter into play. That version was playing more control elements and trying to win the game either with Omnath or with Valky, or sometimes we can just win with Teferi. This version is a little bit different. So this is a Yorion version, that's why we're playing 80 cards. So we've got 30 lands, which I admit is kind of on the low end. But we're hoping that won't be that big of a deal since we are packing some Ren and Sig, some Expressive Iterations, Spreading Seas, and Abundant Growths. Top of that, we have Prismatic Ending as removal. We still have the Bring to Light and Valky God of Lies package. I'm playing 2 Valky. Probably honestly get away with playing 1 since we are a 60 card or just 80 card deck, but still gonna run the 2. 3 Bring to Light, 3 Spreading Seas, 4 Spreading Seas, 3 Expressive Iterations, 3 Ren and 6, 2 Lightning Helix, 2 main deck Fury with a 3rd in the sideboard for the matchups where we want it. 1 Hero of Dominaria, 3 Time Ravelers, 2 Archmage's Charms, 3 Forces, 1 Mind Sculptor, 2 Supreme Verdicts, 1 Nahiri the Harbinger, 2 Showdown of the Skulls, 4 Omnath, and of course 4 Solitude rounds out the main deck. Sideboard, we got 2 Timely Enforcements for burn or prowess or other aggressive matchups that we run into. 3 Mystic Disputes for the control matchups / other decks where we just need another counterspell. Wheel of Sun and Moon for the graveyard decks / mill. And of course, put it on ourselves to stop us from getting milled out, which already is difficult, but with Thassa's hideous laughter, it is still quite possible to get us. 3 Wear Tears for, of course, the artifact decks / Urza Saga decks. Alpine Moons for Valakut, Tron, and Urza's Factory, or not Urza's Factory, Urza Saga. The 1 Fury, again, like we talked about, and 1 Chandra Awakened Inferno to round out the rest of the main deck for control. So that being said, we're going to hop into a couple matches here, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, go to the subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in round 1. Alright, reveal our Yorion here. They're here, so they're probably controlled. This hand's a little bit slow, but it should be good. I think we're going to use a Flooded Strand to go fetch a Rugreen Trio. Actually, I don't think that's something to do. I think we're going to do this instead. We drew the Rugreen Triumph, so I'm glad we're not doing that now. Alright, we're going to fetch, grab a forest. You have Spell Pierce? Okay, no, just getting a try on your own. A card. Alright, Teferi is not terrible. It also turns on Solitude. But given the fact that our opponent, I'm pretty sure, is Jeskai Control or Blue-Eye Control, feel confident we won't need it. Draw for turn. Fetching. Ice. Sure. I'm not playing anything this turn anyway. Alright, I want one of Plains, I think. Just jam into Teferi here. They're going to have a counterspell almost certainly for it. Yep, Archmage's Charm. That's good. That's a good counterspell we want them to spend on it. Archmage's Charm is a far better card than Counterspell. Because it's insane versatility. Well, I very certain that we are getting this countered again, but I'm okay with running it into a counterspell here. I would rather it have been a better card than Counterspell, but another Archmage's Charm or maybe a Cryptic Command. That's fine. Yep, to Fairy. Then you're going to bounce your own Spreading Seas? No. Okay. We're going to fetch. I'm going to get Steam Vents here, I think. Just because I want the extra blue sources. And I do, in fact, need... I do, in fact, need the extra... That's getting annoying fast. Okay. There's that. Go. Shut on. Certain it's getting countered here. No, it didn't. Okay, that's surprising. We hit a land. We absolutely do hit a land. That's great. I've got Teferi on top. Ooh-wee. All right, we're in decent shape here. Also, this Flooded Strand needs to get another red source again. At this point, we have, I think, enough blue sources. Cryptic Command. What are we doing? Bounce. Oh, Memory Deluge. Ooh, that's a good card. Very good card. Ooh, I kind of wish we were playing Memory Delusion. Should add that to our. I should add that to my cards I need in here. What? Holy crap! This card is 12 ticks. That's insane. Yep, Verdict cleans it up. I guess we don't have Arid Mesa in the deck. That feels kind of wrong. Not Arid Mesa, very. Ew, I only have 2 lands. That is. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I thought I had more lands than that. Oh well. I just don't know turns, I guess. Yep. Okay. Awkward. I don't really want to do anything too big here. I'm just gonna pass for this turn. Flashback Deluge. I'm gonna counter that. Don't want them. Getting to use it. Fetching. Ooh, that was not actually what I meant to get, but that's okay. Aggressive. Hand or deck exile. The Misty. This will. Yeah, we're a little short of actually getting everything we need. I have a Dark Typhoon. Gotcha. For 6. Let's go. Island. Past Solitude. Alright. These lands are getting problematic over here. Yep. Draw to Fairy. That's a nice one. Okay, let's go. Fairy. Yep, here comes a counter spell. Ooh, Solitude of Your Own. I like. Yeah, nothing to do about that necessarily. White, red. That's what I need in my hand. Ending's good. Yep. Well, another land. That's slightly unfortunate. Actually, we're gonna put Yorion in hand here, I think, and leave up Force Negation pitching, Expressive Iteration. Yikes. Almost certainly have a counterspell for this, but... Oh, they don't. Holy crap, they didn't have a counterspell. I am I am thoroughly amazed by that detail. All right, we're bringing you in. We're bringing you in. I think Nahiri, I think Showdown or Spring Verdicts can come out. Possibly Nahiri can come out. I think I'm just gonna cut a probably a Lightning Helix. Actually, maybe an ending. Bring back in the Nahiri. Yeah, that was an interesting game one there, that's for sure. This unfortunately has to be a mulligan. We can't one lander. I think we can keep this one. Put Showdown back. We obviously need to draw some stuff off top here. Fourth line's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's technically not bad. Another 4-drop. Nice amount here is it is a 4-drop we can pitch to Solitude. Or it's a card we can pitch to Solitude, not a 4-drop. Drain. Alright, here's the deal. I'm hoping to catch them playing something. Actually, do we just Teferi on our turn? No, let's pass. We'll try to Teferi next turn. Oh, planes. Fairy. Yep. I guess that figures. We'll pass. Alright, we're pitching Omnath here because we're going to stick our Teferi next turn. Ooh, no, that was wrong. Ah, no, Omnath would have been better. Next, we could Omnath into Nahiri next turn. Get going like... Let's get... We don't need the Triome. It is explicitly just there for... Alright, we got there. Surprised our opponent conceded so easily that, but we're on to the next round. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we can keep this, I think. It's gonna be a little weird, and depending on what our opponent's playing, it could not pay off. But, yeah. Interesting. Let's see what we draw here, because I gotta fetch this Triome. Draw land. Damn it. I really don't like this, but I don't want to give them card advantage. And we also can't risk not getting our land back. If we tick down with this and then they abrupt decay it or trophy it or something, well, trophy actually wouldn't be that bad, but if they abrupt decay it, we'd be in trouble. Or just bolt it. I mean, at that point, if we tick down on it immediately, it's just almost certainly not safe. Like, they'd have to have the curve out of Bob into Lily, which now they can't have. Right. Go ahead. Let's go there. Honestly, I want to Spreading Seas that, to be honest. See what we draw. Archmage's Charm is nice. Get Brain Triome. Back up the land. I'm gonna pass. Alright, well that sucks. Alright, what did they Bloodbraid into? Inquisition. Yeah. I'm gonna take one of these two. Oh, I should have gotten rid of Prismatic Ending so that we could have gotten back that we could have kept whatchamacallit. Yep, hit Ren. Give me that island one time. Turn this. Omnath. Okay. Unfortunately, our opponent can very easily deal with Omnath. It's not hard for Jen to typically beat that card. Especially not considering as if they attack. Actually, I'm not blocking. I'm going to let them have Ren. I think Omnath is just more valuable to me alive than letting them kill it. If they can still kill it, and that's fine. That's what they can do. Like, I can't stop that particularly reasonably. Alright, they're going to take Abundant Growth here, likely. Actually, probably Prismatic Ending. I think Ending's the better card of the two, but Abundant Growth is going to let us do more. Okay. This is a Jun list I definitely recognize. Alright, another land that's obviously a way different than what we wanted. Green source. Alright. Yorion. Okay, we're gonna flip out these two. Back to end step. Let's cut off that land. Lightning Helix is fine. Land is not. And we did lose our Showdown of the Scald, which would have been a big player to have right now. Inquisition, they could take Lightning Helix here, which sucks pretty bad for us. No, they took Prismatic Ending. I mean, they're going little Spyro. Okay, discarding one card. Kolaghan's Command. I mean, I don't blame him. Kolaghan's Command is not a great card, unfortunately, right now. Oh, sure. I'm certainly hoping they decide that it's racing time and they decide to start trying to race us, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yep. Sure. Red. Yep. I can see it's game one. Okay. Like it. Like it. All right. Against Jund. Yuri seems like it's good. Other than that, the rest of the deck seems pretty strong. I think I'm going to cut a Force. I do think Force has some good targets, but excuse me. So as far as the companion situation goes, I would be pretty content if this companions were just completely banned anyway from like all Eternal formats or all older formats at least. But the only one I think is a really like big problem is Luris. I think Yorion's a pretty good example of what a companion should have been. It's a card that on its own is strong, but by no means is it just like it's backbreaking. Plus, like Yorion's restriction to your deck, it makes your deck less consistent. It makes it more difficult to try and draw certain cards easier. Where Luris forces you to build your deck in a more efficient manner with less clunky cards. It only matters about permanence, which that's it. A lot of decks now don't care too much about the permanence. They're just playing expensive spells with cheap creatures or cheap other permanents. So I definitely think that the whole argument here that Luris is okay is not true or valid. It's definitely not the worst, like most egregious card out there, but it's certainly up there. And this hand is unkeepable. So we'll mulligan. This hand is slightly better. I don't like it, but I'm going to keep it. We're just going to hope and pray this works out. Yep, here goes Spreading Seas. Oh, Spellbomb. Okay. It's dawned on me just now that I consider Shadow of a Doubt a little bit too heavily when it comes to my fetching decisions. Sure. Perfect. Well, we tried. Alright, perfect. I'll take 3 here. Okay. Not excited about this, but we're gonna kill this. Yep. Look. This is a very possible game I just can't win. Yeah, I just want to get this off the battlefield. Downside there is we couldn't have countered that if we wanted to. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we're just not drawing anything here, and we're super behind. The ballsy move bringing in Fulminator against the Ren 6 deck. But I mean, obviously it worked. I mean, any shit I might want to talk is kind of devalidated here. All right. Again. All right, I don't like, but we'll keep. Actually, yep. I would probably take Archmage Charm here, but depending on what their turn 2 play is. Actually, doesn't matter. I would take Archmage Charm. Their turn 2 play, we got to deal with no matter what they do. That Archmage is the most powerful card in our hand by mile. Actually, if they're going to take a card that's not Archmage Charm, they need to take Helix here. That way they'll force us on our turn 3 to interact with Prismatic Ending. Yeah. Yeah, I figured they take Charm. Mm-hmm. That is categorically not a card we wanted, but alright. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna ending that card. Actually, not gonna Prismatic Ending it. Yep. Draw land, please. Problematic. Wife Daddy. Wife Daddy, nice. Alright, we're in sufficient amounts of trouble. See what's in your hand. Well, that is unfortunate. Well, I don't have a choice. We're going to lose our entire hand here, but unfortunately, it's what we got to do, I think. Yep. Edict. Perfect. Just what we figured. Attack for 5. Down to 11. I don't know what we can draw to get out of this. Not that. Alright, we're going to just concede and move on. Unfortunately, Jund is just sometimes too much of a match. And we had problems with lands all game 2 and 3, and that's just not a way we're going to win. Alright, revealing our companion. And we got a throwback. Other hand, we got to throw back. I'm gonna look at. All right, this hand is better. So put you back, put you back, put you back. Here we go. Bubble. They are Murktide, blue-red Murktide, which is unfortunate. All right. Obviously not the land we wanted to draw, but it's a land. It'll work. Show me the counter spell because I know you have it. That is concerning. Naked Snappy. Okay. They're not playing what I thought they were playing. That's for sure. Sure. I mean, definitely color me impressed. Yeah, we're just gonna try to take them off of one of their extra red sources here. Not that I think that particularly is gonna matter, but hard to say. It definitely won't. Pretty easy to feel like it won't, though. Expressive iteration. Immense. They shock it in. Yep, shock it in. Hey, that's pretty fucking bad. Yep. I'm glad they can't cast that. I would really rather have drawn it, to be honest. Actually, let's do that. A little monkey business. Yep, for me again, down to 6. Just double bolt me to put me out of my misery, please. Show me counter spell so we can just move on. There it is. Okay. So we were in trouble, but that's fine. Disputes sound good. Pull out an Ahiri. I'm gonna pull out a Force. I'm gonna pull out an Expressive Iteration. Oh, let's take out an Abundant, I guess. Actually, we'll take out a Valky. Let's take out a Valky instead. I mean, we still have good targets for our Bring to Light, even if we don't have it, even if we draw the Valky early on. Alright, I'll keep this hand. I mean, a little slow, but it can get there. Let me guess, Ragavan. Hell yeah. Alright, let's draw a removal spell for Ragavan. Baby. Yep, that felt good. Let me guess. Dashed monkey on the way. Nope. Okay, cool. Probably have Mystic Dispute in hand, though, which is gonna be unfortunate. Okay, double serum vision. So, barring a force negation, this will resolve. Two cards on top. Three card types in the graveyard. Sure. Alright. Tefster. The Tefferman. They're going to drop both cards described at the top this turn. Which likely means bad things for us. Okay. That is touch bizarre. Okay, we lose the game now. Alright. Round 4. Fortunately, we've kind of fallen off here. Alright, another Kahir deck. I'm going to keep this. I mean, we got colors. Valky's kind of a dead card, so this is already basically a mulligan to 6. But I think double charm verdict is a pretty good against Kahira. The charms are pretty good against the control matchup. And verdict of their elementals is pretty good, so. Alright, their control, it looks like. Yeah, so they're blue eye control, clearly. We're getting Rugrain, Triome. Yeah, we're actually gonna switch bases and we're actually gonna play Misty here. Fetching. Getting us the red Triome. I'm not gonna do anything either yet. We still have a land to play for the turn. Alright, now I think I will Archmage Charm during my end step. This is a Memory Deluge. Let them have it. This card is really good, but man, it's 12 ticks. That's insane. Oh, it's deep in the tank here. Spent 4 mana, man. It's 4 cards deep. It can't be that hard to think. Alright, let's they're gonna go up to 8 cards here. Right, well, they budged first. But I don't know if we can actually get them. They have a counterspell to back this up. Veto, sure. Plus or down ticking. The down tick, there's no doubt we're just gonna kill it with Fury, but plus they do not have the force. They shouldn't have any way of dealing with our Teferi during their turn, I don't think. What kind of should count as a red card on the front side? Opponent plays their own Teferi. Nice. Plus. Fury. Show him the counter spell. Yep, here it comes. Charm? Sure. Hmm. They have 5 cards in hand. This is a bad spot to be in. They're memory deluging during their turn. I'll let that go, I think. Alright. Yeah, this is tough. Draw 2. Turn. Showdown of the Scald, eh? Let's just go. let's pass the turn, I guess. Not super happy about the situation we're in right now, but oh, I guess I could have. Well, we can't Solitude because I don't have another white source in my. Yeah, that was a huge fuck up there. Yeah, huge fuck up. All right, well, we're gonna be paying for that one for sure. Yeah, this is pretty fucking bad. What are you gonna spreading seas now? You're just not gonna spreading seas anything, okay? Makes sense. Turn, it's an omnet. You can try to kill this the following turn, so I guess let's go. All right. Yep. Yep. Activate your castle. Yeah, we're seriously in danger here. This is not not looking good for us. Yeah, this is a tough game. Okay, cut off a white source. If we can cut off the other white source, our game plan still works. This just also unfortunately means though that other plan of drawing to fairy and then cutting them off definitely doesn't work. Actually, it does. Fairy. Let's go. Tuck away to fairy. So close, just casting the other side of Valky. Ay. Actually, let's bend our mana. Like here, we can't do anything turn, so might as well put this into my hand. Yep. Scry. Oh no, what are they doing? Casting Solitude? Oh yeah. Casting Solitude. It's fucking. Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think this game is over with now. Now that we lost Art to Fairy. Yeah, them having their own Teferi here again just means we're probably dead. We have to Nahiri to exile this, and then also find a way to fucking deal with the other stuff that's going on. Too much to ask for. Yeah, that might be way too much to ask for. Okay, let's there's that. Nahiri. Come on. Fury resolves, really. If they let us exile it with Solitude. Hmm. Discard. All right. I mean, I'm pretty okay with where we're at right this second. Certainly not the ideal game-winning situation I had hoped we'd be in. Ooh. Boy, that sucks. Alright, that does mean we do have to do the 7-7 again. Alright, well, if they still choose to attack with that, even though it's having 2 lands, we probably can resolve this prismatic ending on Big Teferi. Interesting. I mean, I get the spreading seas let them draw extra cards, but like, thanks to Reflecting Pool, and the Abundant Growth, we have access to all of our colors of mana. Pretty easily duplicated here. Hmm. Yep. Okay. That's exactly what we were afraid of. Showdown. Another counterspell. I guess I could activate this and just ward it, right? And that gets rid of it. No, that's not how it works. Never mind. It's not how ward works. I'm stupid. Ward is when it's targeted. It has to be. And if they animate it now, it's not like hexproof or protection. The Spreading Seas. Okay. Well, I am. I mean, that'll do it. Is this game one? We sideboarded? No, this is still game one. All right. Yeah. Well, looks like we're going to win this one pretty easily, to be honest. Our opponent is 10 minutes behind us in time. And while they definitely massively outnumber us in cards in hand, doesn't really feel like they're anywhere near getting us. You know what I mean? Sure. Of course. Oh. Let's start here. Yorion. Yep, make it 3/3. Let's go. Helix down you. Sure. Boom. Deal with you. Yes, let's just cast you just to get the card out of exile. Oh, wait, I fucked up. We could have played a land, so I should have. I didn't realize. I forgot that. All right, yeah, let's. There's that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Opponent hits us for 6. Yep, take 6. We had a Spring Verdicts. No, I think we still have one left in the deck, right? We're probably dead, to be honest. Let's see how we're getting out of this, but certainly not giving up. Yeah. See, this is one of those fun. They have to counter it, otherwise we get to resolve the rest of our spells. Okay. Bounce you. Play you. Exile one of you. Iteration. This. Play you. That's all right. Pretty shitty way to win, but I mean, our opponent's playing incredibly slow, and you guys know how I feel about that. That is my big thing. Let me mute my microphone real quick. I gotta make a phone call. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just gonna wait until this game's over. All right, you got to win this game, but you're not gonna win the. You cannot. There's no way you're winning another game with only 2 minutes left on the clock. So. All right. So sideboarding. All right, so I had to make a phone call real quick, so I want to do that. But we're bringing in one Wear Tear, bringing in Chandra, and we're bringing in the 3 Mystic Disputes, taking out this assortment of cards just because these are kind of the second Valky and the Abundant Growth are kind of meh. Taking out Valky, I want to take out Bring to Light since it's one of our weakest cards because it's just shut off by Teferi. And then we have, of course, Lightning Helix and Solitude coming out because they're both more so creature removal cards. And we're not really fighting on that axis, so not super worried. I will keep this hand. Obviously, in this scenario, this Wear Tear is weak. Mm-hmm. This is a situation where MTGO differs from, regular Magic. Because had this been MTGO, or I mean, had this not been MTGO, of course our opponent would not have fetched. Assumedly, would probably not have fetched during our turn. They would fetch at the end step. That being said, we wouldn't have been able to spreading seas them during main phase 2. To where here, if we would have shocked in the stomping ground, there's a chance we still could have gotten them in main phase 2 of spreading seas. So I mean, right now, a stalemate, it favors us because we don't have to do anything right now. Our opponent only has 1 minute and 16 seconds left in the game. Yeah, they're going to probably snap in here. Oh, deluge. Spreading. Do I want to try to kill that? No, let's not bother. Fine. Fetch. Get an island. And we are going to just hardcast Solitude. Sure. Boom. Yep, here's the counter spell. Like I said, not the way I really wanted to win the game, but I also feel no sympathy for our opponent because they took too long. You know, they are almost 13 minutes slower than us, so yeah, not the way I want to win it. But I do think that's a winnable matchup. Obviously, we won the matchup before. We are gonna play the final round here and see how it goes. Hopefully, we get the W. All right, revealing companion for the final match. What is up with these freaking just like 2 landers? On the draw, and we have Spreading Seas and Expressive Iteration. Look, here goes Spreading Seas. Yep, Spreading Seas was the take, just like we expected. Our deck's showing us a little bit of love with this Reflecting Pool there. Alright, take Expressive Iteration this time around, I assume. So we're against like 8-rack type deck, which is really concerning. Could play Reflecting Pool, but I think it's more important if they pox us to get rid of Island instead of getting rid of Triumph or Reflecting Pool. Smallpox, of course. Pox is not actually legal. Shrieking Affliction, sure. And deck exile. There's that. Oh, man. Yep. Man, that expressive iteration was super great. Ooh. Yikes. That's painful. Yep. Mm-hmm. That figures. I mean, no real surprise there. I just need to draw a land here and we can solitude this and be in great shape. Very surprised they didn't just Raven crime us with that swamp. Alright, well, next turn we're going to have a good turn. Assuming they don't find a way to significantly disrupt our lands, because we can go to very end Spreading Seas. And I'll be bouncing the Spirit and Spreading Seas the Urborg. It's going to be hard for them to deal with, barring another Smallpox, and even then, Smallpox takes us off of our breeding pool. Yep, for me. Okay, so we are definitely just going to go Fairy. Bounce you. Maybe we'll knock them off of their colors. I mean, if I'm not, if they really animate that, I'm just gonna go ahead and Solitude at this point. I think we're sitting pretty enough with having Ren and 6 into Omnath. Yeah, we'll evoke it. Down it goes. Ren 6. And red. And they're down to 1 black source. I mean, that'll do, but you forgot to float mana. Sure. Oh, yeah. Yep. Done. Cast Tybalt. Alright. The spirit cometh back. They do nothing else. We draw a Solitude. Oh boy. Yep. And the concession. Alright, sounds good. Alright, so again, against a deck like that, Wear Tear's good. Not gonna be guaranteed we can get to 6 mana for Chandra. Otherwise, I'd say Chandra's a great choice. I'm gonna cut a Verdict. I'm gonna cut both our Verdicts, actually. And I'm gonna cut an Abundant Growth. So I think growths are kind of weak. Actually, I'm gonna cut a Valky. Oh, too late. We're not cutting a Valky. We're just gonna cut the Abundant Growth. Companion revealed. This hand is super awkward. Maybe again with 7. Get a mulligan again. Yikes. Alright, well. Guess there's that. Yep, take round and 6. GG's. Mm-hmm. Don't know why you're taking so long. This isn't even a choice. Okay. That's surprising, but alright. Yep, smallpox. No, Thoughtseize. Okay, never mind. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing. Never mind. I guess they were just taking force to take force. I don't fully get it. Yep, Pithy Needle, Ren and 6. Nice. Nope, Flooded Strand's better, actually. Okay. Oh, yep. We're pretty much gonna lose this game, I think. There's just... Yeah, it's such an uphill battle from here. This is a Liliana. That's a rack. Alright, that's a second rack. Well, I guess we can't just auto pass because there are certainly things that we would have to force. Well, like I said, there's certainly things we'd have to force here, but I think I just want to get this over with now. Take the damage. Actually, worst case scenario, it should replace itself. And all right, well, it didn't worst case replace. Well, it did replace itself at least, but can I draw a land, please? That's obviously the bigger problem here. I guess we have Solitude, so we can beat one. We can beat one token, right? Like, no way we can beat two, right? We're really banking on drawing a land here, and it is not a super faith-driven endeavor here. Hmm. Yeah, unfortunately this is shitty, but it's what we gotta do, I think. Again, it looks like taking one hit of 4 damage is going to be much worse than taking 2 damage here, so... Yeah, that I think is the death knell for us. I don't know how we're beating that one. I'm going to take 4 from these guys. Yeah, let's just move on. We're not beating this. They're just way too behind. Turn 8, we're still on 2 millions. Worst part is they didn't smallpoxes. Yeah, we're just pretty fucked at that point. Then again, having a mulligan that low, there's not really much of a shot of us winning anyway. They were just so far behind. A 3-land hand. I think this is okay. Yep. Probably taking force here. This is a situation to me that it clearly depends on what they plan on playing next. But I mean, it's like the choice isn't that hard. It's got to be force, right? No? Okay. Well, I guess force is a 2-for-1, which is obviously what they want. So, I guess with that being the case, I get it. I guess I can't. Again, auto pass, because if they smallpox us, we're going to have to force it, I think. Sure. Yep, take wear tear. I got 2-for-1 myself to stop that. Just taking Omnath, huh? Yep. Well, don't quite know how this is all gonna pan out here. I'm not feeling great about it, but I also think we're okay. Obviously, they go Urza Saga into Lily. We have a decent chance of being okay here, but I don't think that's what they're gonna do. We go Urza Saga into Lily. We go Force the Lily. Untap, take 0, Shatter, and Wear Tear. Leaving us with 2 cards in hand and them having 2 lands, which would be a pretty good spot. Field Charm's not bad. Hmm. Rogren Triumph. Expressive Iteration. Oh. And boom. Our shields are down, so we can't get them. We can't get like Liliana here with the force, but Tony? Oh, that's an instant. Boy, that's bad news for us. All right. All right. I mean, I'm certainly a little nervous about where we're at, but you know, it is what it is. All right. I mean, I feel like we're in a good spot here, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not happy about this, but it is what it is. You, Tony. Don't sneeze on me, buddy. Turn 6. Let's pick back up the island. Let's also put Yorion in the hand. And we're going to hold the island just in case they make us discard a card. All right, we got there. We are 3-1, or 3-2 rather. I like this deck a lot. Solitude is a great card. Fury's good. Omnath is good. Definitely an interesting update upon what we're used to playing, but it's still fun. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Tony? Stay out of the camera, buddy. Stay out of the camera. Come on. Nope. Okay. Tony's not saying out of the camera, but thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video.